What if I told you that the tax system is broken, but in an oddly beneficial way? While many complain about the complexities and unfairness of taxes, there are hidden advantages that some are cashing in on. Could this broken system actually be helping certain groups more than we realize? Stay with me until the end to uncover how a flawed tax system might be working in ways we least expect. Today, we will talk about how the tax system is broken in an oddly beneficial way. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The complexity of the tax system. Let's face it, taxes can feel like a complicated puzzle. With all the rules surrounding deductions, credits, exemptions, and tax brackets, it's no wonder many people turn to tax experts to help navigate the system. But here's the twist. Hidden benefits exist within this complexity that can work in your favor. The average American spends around 13 hours each year preparing and filing their taxes. That's nearly 2 full workdays. While this might seem overwhelming, the tax system's complexity can actually offer opportunities to reduce the amount you owe. The more rules there are, the more chances you have to find provisions that apply to your unique situation. For instance, if you're looking for a new job in your current profession, you may be able to deduct the expenses related to the job search. This could include resume writing services or job interview travel expenses. Another example is teachers who can deduct up to $250 for classroom supplies they buy out of pocket. These are just a couple of examples of how the tax code, though complicated, allows for specific situations and provides advantages for certain groups. This is where the complexity of the tax system can be an advantage. If taxes were simpler, there would likely be fewer opportunities to reduce your tax bill. With a detailed and intricate tax system, more opportunities arise for deductions, credits, and exemptions that you may not even know exist. While the complexity of taxes can be frustrating, it also means there are hidden benefits that can make filing worthwhile if you know where to look. 2. Loopholes aren't just for the rich. We often hear stories about how the wealthy use loopholes to pay less in taxes. But the truth is, these loopholes aren't just for the rich. Regular people, especially middle-class families, can take advantage of several tax breaks that can significantly reduce their tax bills. Things like mortgage interest deductions, child tax credits, and education-related tax credits all provide financial relief for everyday taxpayers, putting thousands of dollars back into your pocket. The home mortgage interest deduction is one of the most well-known tax benefits for homeowners. It allows you to deduct the interest you pay on your mortgage from your taxable income. For instance, a family with a $300,000 mortgage at a 4% interest rate could potentially deduct around $12,000 in the first year. This deduction helps lower the amount of income that's taxed, ultimately leading to a reduced tax bill and more money saved. Another valuable benefit is the child tax credit, which offers up to $2,000 per qualifying child under the age of 17. This credit can be a real game changer for families. For example, a family with 3 children could reduce their tax liability by up to $6,000, which can be used for other expenses or saved for future needs. Education expenses also come with their own set of tax benefits. The American Opportunity Tax Credit is one such benefit, providing up to $2,500 per eligible student for qualified education costs such as tuition, fees, and books. This can help families afford the rising costs of education while lowering their overall tax burden. These tax breaks are more than just minor adjustments. They can make a significant difference in the financial lives of middle-class families. Rather than seeing the tax code as something solely designed to benefit the wealthy, it's important to recognize that these so-called loopholes also help everyday people reduce their taxes and improve their financial well-being. With the right knowledge, these tax breaks can provide crucial financial relief, helping families save more and invest in their futures. 3. The system acts as a hidden safety net. The tax code contains built-in safety nets that many taxpayers may not even realize are there. Refundable tax credits like the Earned Income Tax Credit, EITC, and child tax credits are designed to provide financial support, especially for lower and middle-income families. For many people, these hidden benefits can be the biggest financial boost they receive each year, helping to improve their financial situation significantly. One of the most important refundable credits is the Earned Income Tax Credit, EITC. For a family with 3 or more qualifying children, the EITC can provide a credit of up to $7,430 as of 2024. The best part about the EITC is that it's refundable, meaning that if the credit exceeds the amount of taxes you owe, you'll receive the difference as a refund. For many working families, the EITC represents the largest lump sum of money they'll receive all year. This refund can be used for various purposes such as paying down debt, making home repairs, or investing in educational opportunities to help improve long-term financial stability. Another tax break that can offer significant support is the Child and Dependent Care Credit. If you pay for childcare while working or looking for work, you may qualify for this credit. It can be worth up to $4,000 for one qualifying person or $8,000 for two or more. This can be especially helpful for working parents who are trying to balance their job and childcare expenses, alleviating some of the financial pressure of raising children while working. Even healthcare costs can come with tax benefits through health savings accounts, HSAs. These accounts allow you to set aside pre-tax money to cover medical expenses. Since contributions to HSAs are made before taxes, you effectively get a discount on your healthcare costs equal to your tax rate. These safety nets, often overlooked, play a crucial role in providing financial relief, helping families make ends meet and invest in their futures. Understanding and taking advantage of these credits can make a big difference in managing your finances. 4. Fixing the system could cause unexpected problems. So what happens if we fix the tax system and simplify it? Well, it might seem like a good idea, but many of these hidden benefits could vanish. A flat, simplified tax code might sound fair, but it could end up leaving middle and low-income people with a much higher tax burden, making things worse. A flat tax would eliminate virtually all the targeted benefits that help specific groups: homeowners, parents, students, low-income workers, and more. The result would likely be a tax increase for many middle-class families, even if the overall rate seemed lower on paper. Even less dramatic reforms could have unintended consequences. Eliminating the mortgage interest deduction could destabilize housing markets. Removing education credits might make college even less affordable for many families. Furthermore, many tax provisions serve as indirect subsidies for behaviors society wants to encourage: home ownership, higher education, retirement saving, charitable giving, and more. A simplified system might lose these nudges towards socially beneficial actions. 5. The psychological benefits of tax season. Believe it or not, our complex tax system even has psychological benefits. For many Americans, their tax refund represents the largest single payment they'll receive all year. Many people use the tax system as a forced savings mechanism. They know they're having more withheld than necessary, but they also know they'll get a substantial refund in the spring. This lump sum often allows for major purchases or debt payments that wouldn't be possible with the same amount spread across 26 biweekly paychecks. Research shows that tax refunds are frequently used for important financial goals: paying down high-interest debt, making needed home repairs, or covering large medical expenses. The annual ritual of filing and receiving a refund provides a regular opportunity to reassess financial situations. 6. How to make the broken system work for you. Given that we have this complex system, how can you best navigate it to your advantage? First, educate yourself about the major credits and deductions you might qualify for. Understanding the basics of provisions like the child tax credit, the EITC, education credits, and retirement savings incentives can save you thousands. Second, consider using tax preparation software that asks targeted questions to identify benefits you might miss on your own. Third, if your situation is at all complex, consider consulting with a tax professional. Their fees are often tax deductible, and they can identify savings that far exceed their cost. Finally, use your tax refund strategically. Rather than viewing it as a windfall for splurging, see it as an opportunity to improve your long-term financial position. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.